Next portion, oxidation and reduction. Then take some copper powder in a china dish. Take some copper powder in a china dish and heat it. Okay, take some copper powder in a china dish and heat it. What is the color of that copper powder? That is brown color. Then after heating, we will get one black color is coated on that brown copper powder. That black color is coated on that powder. Right? CuO. That is first, then take some copper powder in a china dish and heat it. What is the color of that copper powder? That is brown color. Then after heating, we can see one green color, dark green or black color. Okay, black color coating is formed in that copper powder. Then we can balance this equation to CO. Then that copper oxide is again treated with hydrogen. That copper oxide is again treated with that hydrogen. We get copper and H2O. We get copper and H2O. Then what is the color of that copper? Brown color. So this one is a reversible reaction, no? Then copper on heating to form copper oxide. Then copper oxide again treated with hydrogen to form copper and H2O. H2O means water. Then in this reaction, what is the speciality of this reaction? 2CuO plus H2 gives Cu plus H2O. Presence of heat. Okay, then 2CO plus H2 heat, the presence of heat convert into Cu plus H2O. In this case, the H2 combines with oxygen. Otherwise, H2 get oxygen. H2 combines with the oxygen to form H2O. So, this process is known as oxidation. Combining oxygen means oxidation. In the case of copper oxide, that copper oxide loses that oxygen. CuO converts into Cu. So that copper oxide loses that oxygen and form copper. So this process is known as reduction. This process is known as reduction. Once more, that hydrogen combined with oxygen to form water, no? So hydrogen get oxygen, that process is, hydrogen gain oxygen, that process is known as oxidation. And copper loses oxygen, copper oxide loses oxygen and converts into copper, so that process is reduction. In some cases, the oxidation and reduction take place in same reaction. In oxidation and reduction take place in same reaction. So that type of reactions are known as redox reaction. Redox reaction means in that reactions oxidation and reduction. So in some cases, in some equations, the oxidations and reduction take place. So that type of reactions are known as redox reaction. Hydrogen combines to oxygen, hydrogen gain oxygen, so that process is oxidation. And copper loses oxygen, copper oxide that loses oxygen and converts into Cu, so that process is known as reduction. Then oxidation and reduction combines and form one reaction. That type of reactions are known as redox reaction. Redox reaction means in that reaction oxidation and reduction take place. One reactant oxidize and other reactants reduce are called redox reaction. Then another example for redox reaction, in the case of ZnO plus C gives Zn plus C. Then C gain oxygen, so C and CO. C gain oxygen and that process is oxidation. Then ZnO lose oxygen and converts to Zn. So that process is known as reduction. Okay. Then gain oxygen, that is oxidation. Then loss oxygen, that is reduction. In the case of zinc oxide converts into zinc, and in the case of carbon converts into carbon monoxide. Okay. Then next example. So then gain oxygen, loss oxygen. This is the one way of oxidation and reduction. And gain oxygen, oxidation, then loss oxygen, that is reduction. This is number 1. Then in the case of 2, MnO2 plus 4HCl gives MnCl2 plus 2H2O plus Cl2. In this case, the HCl is oxidized to Cl2. That HCl is oxidized to Cl2. HCl is oxidized to Cl2. Then HCl, here only Cl2. Then another one, MnO2. Then MnO2 reduce it to MnCl2. MnO2 reduced to MnCl2. In this case, no gain of oxygen or loss of oxygen. In first case, only gain of oxygen and loss of oxygen, that is oxidation and reduction. Then another case of oxidation and reduction, gain oxygen or loss hydrogen. Gain oxygen or loss hydrogen means oxidation. Then second one, gain oxygen or loss hydrogen, that is oxidation. This is the second case of oxidation. In this case, for HCl, no, HCl converts into Cl2. They lost H, hydrogen. So that is oxidation. In case of MnO2, converts into MnCl2. After reaction, converts into MnCl2. In this case, MnO2 lose oxygen and gain hydrogen. Lose oxygen and gain hydrogen. That process is known as reduction. That one is also known as reduction. In this case, MnO2 loss oxygen. Then loss oxygen or gain of hydrogen. Loss oxygen or gain hydrogen. In this case, MnO2 loss oxygen. So that one is reduction. These are the two ways of reduction and oxidation. First one is gain oxygen, means that is oxidation, and loss oxygen, that one is reduction. This is the first case. Then second case, then gain oxygen or loss hydrogen, that is oxidation, or loss oxygen or gain hydrogen, that is reduction. In some cases, then gain and loss in same reaction. That reactions are called redox reaction. Next portion, corrosion. Sometimes we can see red color or brown color things coated in the outer surface of iron. That is known as rusting of iron. That is known as rusting of iron. What is the brown color or that coating? The iron reacts with atmospheric oxygen, atmosphere in the presence of moisture or any other things form a brown color of coating. That is known as rusting of iron. In the case of copper also, you can see a green color of coating in the outer surface of that copper utensils. What happened that in this case also, that copper also reacts with the substances around in the moisture and form a green color of coating. Then this process is known as corrosion. The metal is attacked by substances around moisture, sometimes acid, then sometimes some gases. It is said to be corrode. Then metal is attacked by substances around moisture, acid or anything. It is said to be corrode. That process is known as corrosion. That process is known as corrosion. Next portion, rancidity. When fat and oil is oxidized, they become rancid. The taste of that food, taste and color, that also change. Sometimes we can add some antioxidants to prevent oxidation for food. Sometimes we can add antioxidants to food to prevent oxidation. Then another method to prevent oxidation is that food items kept in that closed container. Food items kept in closed container. That one also slow down or prevent the oxidation. Hope you all understood this chapter very well. Post your doubts in the comment sections below. I will provide you answers as replies. Thank you.